Evening. Oh, I need to get my life together. This is such a potent clove water that it'll set your house on fire, okay? This has been sitting for almost 12 days. So, it's almost empty because I've used it. But look at that clove water, how black that is. That is pure black potent fire, okay? This is antimicrobial, antiseptic. And I just did a video on UTI infections. So before we start talking about parasite detoxing, I want to show you how you can do a one. Did you know clove water is good for fertility? Along with Don Quai. Don Quai is super good for fertility too. Don Quai and clove water combo, y'all had better be careful, okay? Or you will have triplets running around. But anyway, but first comes hormone balancing. Too many women out here who are trying to have a baby are not getting their hormones properly balanced first before you do the fertility drugs or the fertility herbs, and they wonder why they're not having a baby. Okay, I was just talking about my friend recently. Well, not recently, it was a couple of years. Her kid's 7 years old now. But she was going to this doctor, and he was putting her on all these rounds of IVF treatments, all this. She came to me. She said, Posh Mama, they spent $40,000. I don't know, astronomical amount of money they didn't have. And I asked her, I said, did they balance your hormones? She's like, no. So we balanced her hormones for a couple months. I put her on Don Quai and clove water. And do you know, a couple months later, she had a baby. Now the baby's 7 years old. But Western medicine always just want to push drugs. They don't really address the root of the problem. And that's my biggest problem with Western medicine. We don't address the root cause. Menopause. I have something for menopause too. Guys, my issue is sometimes I don't really know how to manage all my lives, because I know we need to talk about cortisol. We need to talk about stress. We need to talk about hormone balancing. We need to talk about parasite detoxing. What do you guys want to talk about today? Do you want to talk about hormones and cortisol? Do you want to talk about parasite detoxing? What do you want to talk about? Okay. My issue as an old root medicine woman, I never have enough time in the day. I never have enough live times to be able to teach you everything I know or everything that would help you in your life. What do we want to know? I just did talk about teeth care. So thank you to everybody who came to my live on teeth care, because teeth care is absolutely important for full, rounded, balanced health. Teeth greatly affect your overall health, regardless of what they say. Parasites. Okay, that's what I was going to do, is a parasite detox talk. Maybe tomorrow we can hit the hormones and the cortisol balancing and all that stuff, because the endocrine system, the hormones, all super important. And what people fail to realize is when you knock out one part of the endocrine system, the whole system fails. And then you have a ton of problems. Elevated testosterone, depressed estrogen, progesterone out of whack. And then women get the PCOS. PCOS is on the rise. It is atrocious. And that's because of all the hormone disruptors that we have going on at every nook and cranny. Our world is toxin. It's full of poisons. And we don't even realize at what level we are being poisoned to death. Do you all realize at what level we are living in a chemical factory? And then look around. Our nation's health is failing. It is failing. It is a failure. It is a complete and utter catastrophe. Doctors are now treating patients. They are not curing. Well, have they ever? Let's get real. Let's get real here. because they don't get to the root of the cause. They treat symptoms. How many people are tired of being on buttloads of medication that are only making you sicker? Can we agree together right here today that medications make you sicker? Because you take this medication, and in that medication you have a side effect. So you have to take a medication to combat that side effect. It's like a never-ending revolving door. By the time you are on 10 different medications and they are all working together to oust your body of good health and wellness, because they are all producing their own buttload of side effects, and instead of you feeling better, you feel 1,000 times worse. Can I get a witness? How many of you feel good on your buttloads of medication? Do we feel good? How many of you can honestly say you're feeling good taking all the medications the doctors give? I'm not saying you shouldn't take them. I'm not a doctor. Thank God I'm not. If I was a doctor, I would probably be dead by now because I'd be doing Western medicine. But there is something to be said for our doctors. We do need them. But what they need to do is start providing more education. Education. For my $250 doctor's visit, I want education. I don't want you to throw a bunch of medications and pills my way. Oh, we have a new medication. How many kickbacks are you getting from that? You know, it's you go in there. I had one lady approach me about this issue that was going on with her. She didn't even know what it was. It was elevated testosterone. She had to ask, listen, this is how crazy it is. She had to come to an old root medicine woman who society laughs and mocks day in and day out to ask what her condition was, because she didn't even understand it. Her doctor had only given her a ton of medications for it. Elevated testosterone levels. And they were elevated. I said, if you don't watch it, honey child, you're going to have PCOS. If you don't watch it, you're going to have PCOS. Give it another 2 months with those elevated numbers of testosterone. PCOS is coming your way. It's very sad. And it makes me very sad. And that is one of the reasons that my work's not done. My work's not done until they lay me in the ground, okay? Because we have a whole bunch of hoodwinkery going on. We have a whole bunch of bullshittery going on. We have a whole bunch of money laundering going on, because ain't nobody going to tell me that a doctor's visit where they put you in a chair, talk to you a couple seconds, rattle off a bunch of medications, mark a little bit in a pad, and then kick your butt out the same way you came. Nobody going to tell me that should cost you $300, $400. We should talk about who's really laundering money, okay? Period. No bueno. No bueno. But they want to laugh at holistic healers and old root medicine women. But we're the ones that they come to when the doctors can't do anything for them anymore. Do you know how many people I've seen cured of the C and what?
I'll let you know when me and Ghosty are done pooping.
Warrior. Y'all didn't hear that. I tell you what, he's something else. How many of you in here know what a detox is? You kids, right? I'm going to have to go soon. She's like, oh, but anyway, how many of you in here know what a detox is? How many of you have ever talked to your friends about a detox? How many of you have ever done a cleanse in your whole entire life? How many of you have done a detox or a cleanse? If you have never done one, drop a red heart. If you have done at least one, drop a yellow heart. If you have done both, drop a green heart, because that's a go. I am 50. Let me tell you a little bit about my story. When I was 20 to about the age of 20, I was just a tick shy of 30 years old. I landed in the hospital. I'll be back. Okay. Well, you gotta put your shoes on. You wanna put your shoes on?
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Do you like the rainbow hats that I made for
Yes,
you?
he's cute.
Did you see that I draw that pencil like a real pencil?
These are good for acid reflux. And they're also good for people with no gallbladder. Right now I have a little acid. These are papaya enzymes. They look like this. And you can't overdose on them. Okay? Period. Cherry juice. Cherry juice. Papaya enzymes. Acid reflux in people with no gallbladder. Right here. Okay? Along with ox bile. But I'm not allowed to talk about ox bile. But anyway, let's get back to detox talk. So, how many people have never detoxed? How many people want to detox? How many people want to learn about it? So let me tell you, look around you. Go in your house right now, wherever you are. This is your assignment right now. I want you to go around your house. I want you to look in your kitchen. Look at your cleaning supplies. I want you to go into your bathroom and look at your mouth supplies. What do you use to brush your teeth? What do you use for your mouth rinse? What do you use to clean your toilet? Then I want you to go to your laundry room. What do you use to clean your clothes? Then I want you to look at your own personal lotion, body, and soap stuff. What are you using? Do you realize probably almost 98% if you bought it at the bum-ass grocery store shelf is loaded with chemicals, toxins, poisons, fragrance. Fragrance is the word. Under the Safety Act, the companies can put the fragrance label on it, and it can have up to 900 different chemicals. Fragrance, cancer-causing carcinogens. Fragrance, hormone disruptors. Fragrance, chemicals, toxins, poisons. You are breathing this stuff. You are eating this stuff. You are also sleeping with this stuff. And you are putting it on the biggest, most absorbing organ on your body, your skin. Your skin. And then you're wondering why you have multitude of health problems because you are living in a chemical factory. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I beg of you, stop using all the chemicals in your home. The candles, the plug-ins. Come to Posh Mama. It doesn't matter what your issue is. I've got you. Breathing issues, no problem. Teeth issues, no problem. Hair issues, no problem. Skin issues, no problem. What else? Anything and everything. 30 years of experience, boots on the ground. I've seen it all. I've healed it all. Okay, there's nothing out there that surprises me anymore. But one thing that surprises me right now is the toxic chemical overload. I don't even want to go to the grocery store. The grocery store is Frankenstein's playground. The fruits are so pristine and so poisoned to death that the bugs don't even touch them. The bugs are smarter than we are. We go in that store and we gobble all the stuff up. Red 40, colors, saccharins, fragrances, preservatives. Everything is preserved to death. The food has more preservatives in than our corpses do. I'm not playing with you. I'm being real. If you can't read the label, or if you don't understand the ingredients in the label, leave it on the store. Do you know if we wanted pure organic food, we would starve to death? That's how little of it we have in our country. 98% of what is on the grocery store shelves in America is illegal in my own home country of Paraguay. They don't allow it. And then we wonder why every other country in the world is healthier than we are. Why every other country in the world, the men have full heads of hair. The women have full heads of hair. They're not overweight. They look healthy. They look happy. They look de-stressed because they're not living in a chemical factory. In my home country of Paraguay, when you go to the fruit market, you are going to be buying at least a pound of bugs with every 2 pounds of vegetables. But at least I know it's safe to eat because the bugs are eating it. If you knew what was right for you, you would only eat the things that the bugs are eating. If the bugs aren't eating it, I don't want it. Do you know the processed stuff that they put into our food? It is killing us. Everything in America is loaded with sugar. Sugar, 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 sugar. Even our bread. I came from Paraguay and I had a piece of bread here. And I said, wow, this is a good piece of cake. Somebody said, cake? That's bread. You love sugar, you have parasites. If you love sugar, you have parasites. You are hosting parasites if you love sugar. If you have sugar cravings, if you have salt cravings, if you are irritable, cranky, brain fog, you are probably hosting a ton of parasites. Everything has sugar. Stress is a silent killer. Sugar is a silent killer. Parasites are a silent killer. Toxins and chemicals are a silent killer. Fragrance is a silent killer. Your Bath and Body Works is a silent killer. Your shampoo is a silent killer. Your conditioner is a silent killer. Your food's a silent killer. The air outside is a silent killer. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? And half of y'all have never detoxed. And then y'all wonder why you don't have optimal health. There is no way you are going to have optimal health if you don't take the trash out. Okay? Are you going to leave a garbage can in your house and never take the trash out? Are you going to poop in your toilet and never flush the toilet? Oh, let's poop in the toilet and close the lid. Let's poop on the toilet and close the lid. That's what you all have going on in your bodies if you've never detoxed and cleansed. You are continuing to try to treat the symptoms of toxicity and parasite infestation without removing the root of the cause, and then y'all wonder why you haven't healed yourself. You cannot heal yourself with a bunch of garbage in the trash can. Y'all are driving your cars for 300,000 miles, and then you have the audacity to cry when the car gives out. You never change the oil. You never put gas in the tires. Well, probably should put gas in the tires, honestly. I come to think of it. Yes, that's a good idea. Y'all better start putting gas in the tires, because I'm ready to get up out of here, because we live in a chemical factory. And then y'all wonder why when you reach 40, when you reach 30, when you reach 50, that you're completely kaput. Kaput. You've never done any maintenance on your body. You've simply wiped the toilet lid and closed the lid. You've never flushed it. You never flushed the toilet. You never took out the trash. You never took out the garbage. And then you wonder why your house smells like shit. You want to know why your bathroom smells like shit, because you've never detoxed. You've never cleansed. And then you have the audacity to ask, why don't I feel good? Why do I feel like shit? Because you've never flushed your own damn toilet. That's why you smell and probably look and feel like shit. I'm just keeping it real. We keep it real here on the Posh Mama channel, because y'all need to hear the truth. See, people want to sugarcoat everything. They want to make you feel good about yourself. They don't want to really get down into the dirt and play and tell you, listen, honey child, you need to detox before you die. How many of you have never detoxed? Listen, get away from me. I'm glad there's a screen between me and you all. That's why I don't go out in the public. I don't trust anybody out there. They all got bugs crawling around in their butts, in their head, their hair. I don't want nothing to do with it. I detox faithfully every single year, and that's why I'm healthy. I turned my back on Western medicine 2 decades ago, and that's why I'm healthy. Can I get a witness? I'm my own damn doctor. I got my own apothecary. I'm my own damn dermatologist. I got my apothecary. I'm my own damn dentist. That's why I'm healthy. I don't have Western medicine to thank for my health. I don't have the dentist to thank for my teeth. I don't have some beautician to thank for my hair. I don't have some esthetician to thank for my skin. No, I don't. Mother Nature in its pure form. So how do we detox? Let's get to the meat and bones of this. I just want you all to realize, if you're watching this and you've never detoxed, you have worms. And I'm glad that there's a screen between us, because I don't trust any of y'all out there walking around who've never detoxed. Because y'all got some weird ass shit going on out there. And I don't trust any of y'all. So that's why I'm very grateful that I can come and talk to you guys and there's a screen between us. It makes me feel a little safer. I don't want no worms jumping across the barrier. Do you know how you can get parasites? Let me tell you. Air, food, water, human-to-human contact, soil, your pets. How many of y'all have pets in your home? Pets, huge parasite carriers. Yeah, you're probably sleeping with the worm. How many of y'all are hosting worms in your body right now? Drop a green heart if you know you're hosting worms. That's not funny. It's not funny. It's not a joke. This is serious business. Parasites will rob you of your health. They will rob you of your sanity. They will rob you of all your dignity, respect. They will rob you of everything. You are hosting them. Do you know that they have cities. They live in your body. They have babies. They go to the grocery store. You know where they live in your body? In your colon and intestine and your stomach mostly. You know why? Because that's where the food goes. That's where the dump trucks come with the food and the big semis to offload the food every time the host eats. They live in large amounts in your intestines, your colon, your gut. This is why there's a rise in colon cancer. All kinds of stuff. Diverticulitis, IBS. It's just a whole mess. They live there and they wait for the host to eat because that's where the food supply is. Now, don't get me twisted. They will travel throughout the strongyloids. We have the strongyloids, the protozoas, the helminths. We have tapeworms. We have hookworms. We have threadworms. They are disgusting. You know what? I'm going to start bringing a flashcard to my Parasite Detox so you can get a close-up and personal how these little nasty old burgers look like that are living in you. Hookworms, threadworms, tapeworms. They're disgusting, and a lot of them are the size of a cell. You don't see them, and they like to travel your bloodstream too. Did you hear about the woman? The doctors didn't know what to do with her. They're like, oh my God, she's going to die. She has to have a tumor in her head, so they cut off half of her head. I'm not trying to be real, diabolic here, but they cut off half of her head to try to get this big tumor out. It was a tapeworm. Okay, tapeworm. What do you use to detox? Yes, I'm getting sidetracked. Anybody, let me get to it now. So in case somebody's got to go poop, go pee some worms out. I don't know what y'all do in your off time. Zuma Nutrition is what I use for all my detoxing. I don't play no games. Okay? The reason I like Zuma Company, I use Parasite Detox and I use fulvic acid binder. Parasite Detox, a good Parasite Detox should have 3 ingredients. It should have walnut hull, clove, and wormwood. Wormwood has been shown to get rid of the adults. Clove has been shown to get rid of the larvae. And green walnut hull has been shown to get rid of the eggs. You can't get rid of just one part of the family. You have to get rid of them all. Okay? Birds of a feather flock together. Parasite Detox by Zuma Nutrition has all 3 of these in. Zuma Nutrition also has a special extraction method that I don't believe any other country in the world has, any other company in the world has. They extract only the therapeutic part of the plant, and that is why their stuff is so potent. That is why their stuff works so well. Most people will take a root and grind it up. If you take a whole root and grind it up, there's only a small part that's therapeutic. Most of it is toxic, heavy metals, all kinds of stuff. Zuma has an extraction method. They only extract the therapeutic of the plant. That is why it is so potent. That is why it's a little bit more expensive, but their stuff works, okay? Now, if you want to purchase this stuff, use Posh Mama code. You get 15% off and free shipping if you live in the United States. If you live outside of the country, it's 15%. Now, do we have any other questions before I go into my rant? We do know now where we can buy this stuff. And also, over on Discord, we have a free support group. We just started a May Detox group. I would be aware, folks. What would you be aware of? Viva Wendy, let's go ahead and get you blocked. Okay, do we have any questions? Posh Mama is the code. POSHMAMMA. You're going to need a support group. It's a freak out group. You know, we can laugh all you want, but listen, let me tell y'all something. When I first started talking about parasite detoxing, do you know what I heard the most? I want to let y'all know. I want to do it, but I'm scared. I get it. I don't want to be alone when I see a big old worm coming out of my butt. I don't. Like, I'm going to have a freak out support group. Like, I'm going to have to go have somebody to talk about it right away, or it's going to have a mental, it's called, what do they call it? Emotional damage. Okay? You drink it. I'm going to show you how to do it. You go to zumanutrition.com, and it's 1 parasite detox and 1 fulvic acid binder. It is not on Facebook. Fasting, no. Fasting is not detoxing. No, you are not going to get rid of worms by just fasting. How long does it take? This here protocol for this parasite detox is 5 to 6 weeks long. You take it once a day. That's it, once a day. Yeah, Zuma. Yes, that's how you spell it. If you find the actually they changed the name from Parasite Detox to PeriaClear. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, they will have these two products bundled together. I want to talk to you a little bit about fulvic acid binder and why you need it. How many people have you heard the narrative of, oh my God, if I do a parasite detox, I'm going to die? People do lose weight on it, but I can't tell you that you will. But people have, yes. How do I join the group? After the show, if you go up into my link tree, scroll down to chat with Posh Mama, send me a message. I'm always available for 2 hours after the show for private chat, and I can send you an invite. Jason, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Appreciate the paper crane. Woohoo. Okay, so how many of you have, other thing I have to have medication safe. You have to run it by your doctor. I'm not a doctor, thank God I'm not, but I don't know about medications. I'm an old root medicine woman. I don't know about twigs, bark, roots, berries, all that stuff. I don't know anything about Western medication. So you have to ask your doctor, okay? If you don't, you're on your own. That's a disclaimer I got to put out there because I can't tell you if this is good for you. All I can do is educate you and you make an informed decision. So, how many of you have heard, should we do probiotic while or after? You can do a probiotic during if you want to, but I don't. I mean, that's personal preference. Okay, so how many people have, I'm coming out with my own shampoo very soon here. Okay, I'm working on it right now. Just hold on. Look at my hair. I got too much going on. Okay, I need a helper. Okay, but anyway, so. Yeah, how many of you have heard the narrative of, oh my God, when you take a parasite detox, you just have to sit in the bathroom all day and shit your brains out? How many of you have heard that you sit in the bathroom all day and you just poop your brains out? You can't go anywhere. You can't even sleep. You have to sleep in the bathroom. How many of you have heard that? I detox twice a year. Full detox once a year, parasite detox twice a year. How many of you have heard that? Do you know why that narrative exists? Because people aren't educated. They only take a parasite detox. What happens when things die off in your body? You get die-off symptoms. So you are killing these boogers down in there with all this stuff, okay? And it's like throwing a snake. It's like throwing a stone into a den of sleeping snakes. Everybody goes wild, okay? They're like, oh my God, my host finally woke up. They're like, oh my God, they're probably down there talking in your body right now. They're like, oh my God, our host is at Pasha Mama's live. Oh, you better pray. They're probably doing a prayer chain in your belly right now because they're probably so worried. They're like, oh my God, they're probably all talking among each other like, oh my God, I hope they don't buy that stuff. Like they're probably having a prayer chain, a parasite prayer chain in your belly right now. Trying to hope that you guys don't buy the stuff because they want to live off of your stuff for a while longer. They're not leaving. You're a great host. You feed them 3 times a day. They ain't got to worry about nothing. So anyway, what happens is when you are killing these things off in your belly, what happens to a decaying thing? It decomposes, right? It gives off poison metals, heavy gas. You know why? Because parasites coat themselves in heavy metals. So when they die, they release those toxic metals into your body. So what happens if you're tomfoolery enough to just take a parasite detox, you are literally repoisoning yourself because you aren't giving anything to help you take out the dead corpses and all the poisons and gases and chemicals that are being released in your body. That is why you have to do a binder. What is a binder? It binds these boogers. It binds all the stuff, all the poison, toxic chemicals and gases that are coming off their bodies. It takes them out of you. It takes them out of you. Okay, and this is why people who are only doing a parasite detox without a cleanse or without a binder end up having to sit in the bathroom. Actually, it's not even good. I don't even know why you're doing it. Because basically you're just having a funeral in your own body for all of them and they're going nowhere. Okay? So this is why people end up in the hospital doing a parasite detox because they haven't been taught. And then parasite detoxing gets a bad rap because people are out there being fools and just taking a detox without a binder. You have to take a binder. Constipation help. You need to eat more roots and barks and berries. constipation. Yeah, we have to talk about. Oh, that's another thing. Let's talk about constipation. You can't do this while you're constipated. You got to get your bowels moving first. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, so this is the fulvic acid binder. The reason I like the binder with the Zuma Nutrition, yes, you can take charcoal, but the reason I like the binder with Zuma Nutrition is because when you are killing the parasites off in your body, remember, they took all your minerals, all your nutrients. They eat all of that stuff. So when they die, they leave your body and all the nutrients go with them. So this is why a lot of people who have done a parasite detox feel depleted. They feel depleted. They're low in energy. They have to rebuild their mineral supply back up because the boogers took it all with them out the back door when they left. But when you are taking Zuma Nutrition's the detox, this is fulvic acid with trace minerals. There is the secret to why this detox is right on the money, right over the target on the money, is because this replenishes some of the lost minerals that you lose when the parasites leave. So at the end of this parasite detox, I always feel rejuvenated. I always feel energetic. I always feel happy because I have replenished everything that left. So don't ever take a parasite detox without a binder, because if you do, you will blow out your rear end. Okay, and you also could die. You could probably get sick. You're going to get really, really sick. It's not a joke. Like, it's not funny. This stuff can kill you if you don't do it right. So always make sure that you take a binder with it. Okay? Now, do we have any questions? What should you eat during a detox? Living foods. Living foods. Okay, what is a living food? If you look at a food, has it changed in its appearance? If it's changed in its appearance, it's a dead processed food. Okay, that means you shouldn't be eating any meat. But listen, it's not, don't worry about it. When I'm doing a parasite detox, I throw down at the Burger King if I feel like it. It's more important about getting the detox done. But you shouldn't be eating a ton of sugar and a ton of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff you can, sugar. Stop eating processed sugar. You have agave. You have honey. Why are you all eating processed sugar out there, huh? Why? Why are you all eating processed sugar? A binder is necessary with a parasite detox because if you don't do it, the parasites and all the metals and stuff stay in your body and you, in fact, repoison yourself. So you will get very sick and you will feel like shit and you will have to live in the bathroom and you are defeating the purpose because you are not taking them out. And the other thing I'm going to tell you, when you're doing a parasite detox, you are going to smell like shit, okay? When you start pooping those out, woo, oh, I think I'm getting sick thinking about it. It's disgusting, okay? You guys need to have like some air fresheners or something because some of y'all are going to smell really bad. Yeah, why are you guys eating all this processed sugar and crap? This takes 5 to 6 weeks. 5 to 6. Do you guys want to see how to take it? Lioness Queen, thank you. Guys, let's give a round of applause to our moderators. They always do a hell of a job in here. Guys, stop eating processed sugar. Like, come on. You can, let me show you some sugars. This is iron, okay? This is iron that doesn't constipate you. So if you're low on iron, molasses, a tablespoon a day. This is raw, organic, wild, unfiltered honey. This is agave. I don't know where I tell you, my apothecary is a mess. And then you also have raw, organic, cane sugar. If you have to have sugar, then do the raw organic cane sugar. Okay, there's no reason that we are eating all this processed sugar junk crap. So in answer to your question, fruits, vegetables, fibers, grains, try to eat salads, try to do the bean salads. Okay, try to eat healthier. I'm going to tell you all something. The reason we have such a weight problem, our cortisol levels are on the rise. Another reason we have a weight problem, we eat a low fiber, high fat diet. You have a coffee for breakfast, you have a donut for dinner, and then you're hungry. Everybody says, oh, I need an appetite suppressant. The hell you do. The hell you do. What you need to do is get your stress levels low, and what you need to do is stop eating empty calorie foods. How many foods every day do you eat that fortify your fuel for energy? Huh? I'm asking for a friend. What do you eat? What do you eat? Do you eat beans? Do you eat fibers, lean proteins? What do you eat? Your food is supposed to fuel your energy. Most of y'all are eating dead, trash-ass food. And then you wonder why you're hungry all the time, because you're not eating food. You're eating out of the country dump, and you're paying a fortune for it. Anybody who's down there buying those TV dinners, I keep it real on my show, you're down there buying those TV dinners, you might as well go down there to the dumpster behind the grocery store and get your food out of there. Because I'm going to tell you all, the food out of the dumpster is probably more nutrition than those old TV dinners. You all are paying a buttload of money to repoison yourself and keep you sick. I'm just telling you how it is. Okay? Fruits and vegetables. Yes, fruits and vegetables. Absolutely. Junk food. I tell you. Junk food. That's what they want us to eat. Did I do good? Okay, let me show you how to take the Parasite Detox. If you have any questions about the Parasite Detox, please ask it now. And then also after the show, I'm available for 2 hours. Go up and click the link tree in my bio. Pop down to chat with Posh Mama. I can answer questions for up to 2 hours after every show. I'm accessible. I can send you links to videos. I can send you links to products. I can share pictures. I can answer your questions. So if you don't get your questions answered in my live, don't panic. But the other thing is WhatsApp for business, so you have to download WhatsApp, okay? Some people are saying it doesn't work. It's not going to work if you don't have WhatsApp, okay? Yeah, I'm doing a Gatorade. I don't care. I never said I was perfect, okay? See, everybody wants to put on this fake air that they're a perfect holistic healer. How many of you follow those holistic healers that say, oh, I'm perfect? If you're not perfect, you don't know what. We're real holistic. We're real enough to know that we're not perfect, okay? Yeah, I slam Gatorades here and there. Who cares? Okay? I'm detoxing. As I tell you, 20% of your diet does not make up 100% of your health. It's when 90% of your diet is trash that it's going to affect your health. If I want to throw down with a Gatorade, I'm going to throw down with one. Doesn't mean I'm drinking a Gatorade every single day. If I want to throw down at the Burger King, I'm going to go throw down at the Burger King. It doesn't mean I'm eating at the Burger King every day. It's called balance. It's called balance, okay? Just everyone wants to go off the deep end. Oh my God, I'm going to go on a diet. You go on a diet and you fail. You know why? Because your expectations are too great. You go so far to the left that you can't even find the middle anymore, and then you just fall off the right side. Nobody can be perfect. You got to live your life, but you got to make sure 80% of your lifestyle is healthy and clean. Everybody wants to come for me. Oh my God, can you believe it? Posh Mama had the nerve to go to the Burger King. Yes, and I also have the nerve to pack a smoke a day. I pack a smoke a day and I own it, okay? And I own it. And I take a lot of heat for it, and I honestly don't care. Because I'm probably healthier than half of y'all who don't smoke a pack a day. Poke a smack a day. Whatever the hell you want to say. So, yes, I'm drinking a Gatorade, okay? Read it and weep. And I'm showing you how to do the Parasite Detox right now. I lost 30 pounds, no restrictions, just balance. Woohoo! Awesome. I drink a Coke. Go have a Coke. I'd invite you over to Poke a Smack if you want to, or have a, I don't care, okay? We're not perfect. We're real holistic. Realist enough to know we're not perfect, okay? And I show it all to the camera, okay? Because I don't put on these crazy airs that everyone else does. I have a couple sets of clothes. I have a couple hats, okay? I don't comb my hair. I don't care. Honestly, I feel good. You should ask yourself in the morning, how do I feel, not how do I look? Everybody wants to worry in America. How do I look? I don't care how I look. I want to feel good, okay? And I feel just fine, okay? I'm doing good for 50. Everything's working fine, no joint. Man, I tell you, I don't put up with nothing. But Parasite Detoxing, let's get back to it. We're getting sidetracked and it's your fault. Okay, this is how you do the detox. And if you decide you're joining us for the detox, come over to our Discord. We will give you free support. It's your freak out group. So if you poop out a big worm, you can come and freak out with all of us. We'll freak out with you. Even though I've seen it a million times before, I'll still freak out with you. Okay, because it's a support group. That's what you do. Even if you've seen it 1,000 times, you still freak out. I do legitimately still freak out when I see it. It's disgusting. Okay. Parasite detox. So we're going to take a parasite detox. We're going to shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay? And then we are going to put a full... This should be in the morning on an empty stomach. One dropper. Not a full dropper. Whatever the bulb squeezes out. One dropper. Okay? This is the poison that will get those things running. What are some things you can expect? Let's talk about that. You are detoxing. What does a detox mean? You are cleaning every corner in your home. It's like throwing a brick into a den of sleeping snakes. Whatever your issues are, they're going to be compounded. Okay? If you have depression, you're probably going to be more depressed. You probably are going to have achy joints and bones. You're probably going to have rashes, headaches, anything like this. Because you're bringing out the poison to get rid of it in your body. Rashes. A lot of people break out in rashes. Why? Because your skin will also cleanse. But it shouldn't be so bad that you can't handle it. Okay, remember, you're detoxing. So, yes, stuff is going to, it's going to expound. But what I tell people, if you're going through the detox and it is too much, stop taking the detox. Continue on with the fulvic acid binder, because what's happening is you're probably so infested that the binder can't keep up with the number of things being killed off in your body, so the toxicity will take over and you'll start to feel really poorly. So, stop taking the parasite detox and keep taking the fulvic acid until it catches up and you start to feel much better. Then you can continue on with the parasite detox. The other thing I have to tell you too is I'm not a doctor. You have to run this by your doctor before you embark on this journey. If you don't, it's on you. Okay, I've never seen anything bad happen to anybody who's done a parasite detox. Okay, I haven't ever seen anybody die. You know. I have, well, never mind. Okay, now, we've just put that in there, and now we're going to drink it. That's it. Okay, that's it. Yes, it's Zuma. Zuma Nutrition. Here. Zuma Nutrition. Do you guys need pictures, screenshots? You take each thing once a day. This is, right now I'm doing the parasite detox. Drink it. Ooh. I saw something. I don't know what I saw. Whew. I forgot how strong that. Man, it's been a minute since I've done mine. Woo! Hallelujah. I forgot how strong my hair is on. I forgot how strong that was. Woo! I'll take my hat off for this one. Woo! Yeah, it's been a minute, y'all. I forgot. It's been a hot minute. Woo. Shoo. That was a Holy Ghost revival. All right. Yeah, that was a wowzy. Woo. What's in here? I think they do have the therapeutic part of the plant. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Whew. I forgot how strong that was. No wonder the worms are running. All right, and the next thing we do is the fulvic acid binder. And you put this into your juice and you drink it throughout the day. Okay, because I detox regularly. I'll do it both back to back, but I wouldn't recommend that. If it's your first time detoxing, because you need this to bind the things and get it out of you. Okay, so you shake it. I have Gatorade. Please don't use that. Okay, please don't use that. I'm not actively detoxing right now. When I'm actively doing my parasite detox, I just did my parasite detox. I did my heavy metal cleanse and my liver detox. I also did my lymphatic detox, and I'm just getting on the tail end of my I'm just getting ready to start my adrenal gland. So, don't do this. When I'm in my active detox, you want to use teas, okay? Teas. Don't I mean, you can, but it's probably not a good idea. Okay, so this, why do y'all think I'm so healthy? Like, why do you think I have so much energy? Like, it ain't from no Western medicine. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. And that's what that looks like, okay? It's a very yellow substance. And then you put it in your juice and you drink it throughout the day. And that is your binder, okay? Your binder. Remember, always shake your bottles, okay? Always shake your bottles. Whew. Yeah, I don't get like this from Western medicine. Trust me, I'd probably be 6 feet under. Remember, when I was 29, just to take shy of 30, I landed in the hospital. I had diverticulitis, I had Crohn's, I had IBS. I also had chronic kidney and bladder stones. They wanted to take out my gallbladder because it was infected. Like, they were like, "Oh, you're gonna go septic," and he said, "If you don't get your shit together, literally, you're gonna have a colostomy bag." That's how bad my diverticulitis was. I went home and I returned to old root medicine. I don't know why I strayed away from it. I just did, and that is when my life changed. I don't have any of that anymore, and I still have my gallbladder. I still have my teeth, too. Do y'all know why I'm a believer in old root medicine? I still have my teeth. Now, that's funny. I still have my gallbladder, too. But they want to come for me. Now we drink this, okay? You should drink this throughout the day. Okay, and that's it. That's your detox. You do that until the bottles are empty. And you're done. The other thing I'm going to tell you too, you have to stay hydrated. Hydration, okay? If you are ordering this, use Posh Mama code to get your 15% off and your free shipping. I worked hard to get that 15% for y'all. Okay, they only wanted to give me 10% and no free shipping. I said, we no can do, okay? We're not doing it. Because your shit's expensive. We need 15% off and free shipping, okay? So, I worked hard to get that discount code for you. All right, cheers. Cheers. Ooh. I don't know. I have so many bottles of Zuma stuff flying around here. I don't even know what the hell's going on. All right, let's do some questions. You can take the probiotics. Well, I honestly wouldn't take probiotics while I'm detoxing. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I would wait until after. Go to zumanutrition.com and look for PeriaClear. How much is it? Does anybody know what this is with the discount? Do we have... Listen, I want to ask too, how many of you guys in here have done the Zuma Parasite Detox? The code is POSHMAMA, POSHMAMMA. And also the other thing, stay hydrated. Hydration is key. You should be drinking 50% of your body weight in ounces of water every single day. You can drink it with tea, water. You can drink it with anything. Okay, it's $46 a bottle. Is that... Okay, it's $84.92 for the set with the discount code. The liver detox comes out. This is the way I do my detoxes, okay? Zuma's protocol is a little bit different, but this is what I do and it works for me. Parasite detox first, then you do the heavy metal cleanse with their zeolite. Their zeolite is the best. With a liver detox, then you go on to lymphatic detox with Sheila G, and you can also add in the 3-strain probiotics, and then you move on to the adrenal gland. I'm getting the whole kit again. It's $127. Venom, which one are you getting? Oh yeah, there is Venom. Is there a kit? There is a kit. What does the kit have in it? I forget. Oh, you use the PeriGuard? Yeah, some people do use the PeriGuard. Mary, what do you need me to repeat? I think Zuma does have like a whole kit. I'm not sure. I don't even know because I generally don't. Zuma Nutrition. Zuma Nutrition is where you get this. This is how I do my detoxes. Parasite detox first. And then I add in, do that to the end. I wouldn't recommend, like some people will add, like I'll add it in the last week of my detox. But if you've never detoxed before, you may want to take like a short break, like maybe a week. And then you do zeolite and liver detox and support. And then you go for that until that's empty. And then you move on to adrenal gland, not adrenal, lymphatic with Sheila G. And then you can add in 3-strain probiotic. And then you can move on. If you feel like you still need like the Candida cleanse, you can do. A lot of people don't need it though. Is there something cheaper? I don't really know. I've tried some of the cheaper brands. They do not, I mean, they're not the greatest. Does anybody know of a cheaper brand they can recommend? Because I want to be able to help everyone. Dream Big, how are you? Does anyone know of a cheaper brand? that we can help? Who's asking that? Rebecca, does anybody know of a cheaper brand that may work for Rebecca? Oh yeah, Mary, you're welcome. Amanda says Sprouts. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know of any cheaper brand that works like Zuma, but I mean, I don't know of any. But anyway. All right, guys, do we have any questions? Last minute questions. Anybody before I go? Rebecca, Rebecca, maybe go on Amazon and do a search and then read the reviews, okay? What's in it? Wormwood, clove, and walnut hull. Yeah, look there. They may have something, that may be a little cheaper that but listen, please make sure you get a binder. Don't just do the Parasite Detox by itself. The code is POSHMAMA, POSHMAMMA. The code is good. It's good forever. Good forever. POSHMAMA, POSHMAMMA. Make sure you spell it right. Yes, there is. This is 18 plus. For kids, I have a line that I use for my son, BioRay. BioRay Nutrition has a line for 12 months to 12 years. And then they have a teen lines called Rays, which is for 13 to 18. And their protocol is the BioRay kids. My son is actually doing his right now. Let me show you here. So my son is doing his protocol right now. But the BioRay, this is calm, this is tummy, this is focus, and this is happy. And he's doing it right now. He's doing a good job. I usually check the bottles to make sure, but they're going down good. So he knows to do 1 dropper of this each day, and he just takes it in water. He's an old root medicine baby, okay? He's used to stuff tasting like shit, and he just puts this in water and drinks it. Most kids won't even drink this in juice. But my son is an old root medicine baby. He's used to everything tasting like shit when it comes to medicine. So he'll just put this in water and he'll drink it. He did a couple videos out here for you guys. But this is for 12 months to 12 years. And I also want you to stay tuned because very soon I'm going to be bringing some mind-blowing kids products. Mind-blowing kids products for mood, health, stability, serotonin, dopamine. Remember what I say. We need to keep our kids' stress levels low. And I have been looking for months for a good company that I can bring to you. And it's just so hard. Guys, you don't even know. The landscape out there is just littered with poop. And I'm just keeping it real. It is a struggle to find good products. So if you find good products, count your blessings. I've been looking for something for kids for 4 months. I think it's been 4 months. And I finally found a good company. And I'm getting ready to test it on my own son. And then if everything comes out right, I will be bringing it to you. But this is the order for the kids. You have happy, and then you have focus, and then you have tummy, and you have calm. And they all taste a different way. So they have a flavored. And for me, it's 1 drop of each of these every day in a glass of water. Okay? But if your kids are a little sensitive, you can load them. I mean, I don't load them. I think it's too much hassle. 1 dropper of each. Okay? If you can't afford the whole set, you can even just do happy. Okay, happy is a good starting thing. This is for nonverbal children. If they can't sleep at night, they're grinding their teeth, stuff like that. Grinding teeth comes from parasites. I don't care what anybody says. And you can do all of these. I think the set is 125 or it might be less. POSHMAMA 10 code will save you 10% on these and free shipping over $45. And then they also have one for immunity and they have one for pooper. So if your kid's constipated, the pooper one works really good. BioRay Nutrition. And then the teens line is called Rays. Okay, Rays. That's for ages 12 or 13 to 18. And then from 18 on up is Zuma. So for all your detox needs, I have you covered. From 12 months all the way up to infinity. How do I take the ashwagandha and L-theanine? You want to do ashwagandha. Listen, you have to figure out your own tolerance. Remember what I tell you about Zuma Nutrition. They extract the therapeutic of the plant. They don't play. Their products are potent. They are potent. I have been taking ashwagandha all my life. I have never had ashwagandha like the Zuma Nutrition one. And let me tell y'all something. For my son, for him to relax, chamomile, passion flower, and ashwagandha. Great blend to help your child relax, okay, when needed. Parents are giving their children melatonin. Stop. Oh my God, if I could just, I don't have time to talk about how bad melatonin is. Stop taking it, okay? My son, when he needs it, ashwagandha, passion flower, and chamomile. That blend is perfect for children who are stressed, just to keep them, if they can't sleep or they feel like they need it. He doesn't ask for it very often. Sometimes he'll come and ask for it. I don't give it to him unless he asks. I let him explain to him, listen, it's just when you're stressed and you can't sleep. Every once in a while he'll come and ask for it. Don't give them melatonin, okay? Ashwagandha and L-theanine. Your tolerance with ashwagandha. The Zuma Nutrition ashwagandha is nothing to be played with. It is potent, okay? So for me, I take a half a dropper. I do 5 pumps of happy hormones, 1 L-theanine, and a half a dropper of ashwagandha every night. That's how I take mine. Yes, my son does all of these at once. It's 1 dropper in a glass every single day until the bottles are empty. And I think he's about a week in. So he still has another probably 3 or 4 weeks to go. But he's doing a good job. He's responsible for taking his own detox. He takes it. He does his detox every day. If you have constipation for your babies, you can, BioRay has one called Pooper. That works really good. This is for 12 months to 12 years. And then I have one for teens that is 13 years to 18. And then from 18 up is Zuma Nutrition. The sleep aid, Zuma Nutrition has a sleep and restore, but ashwagandha will also help you sleep. But ashwagandha, if you have high blood pressure, you have to be careful, okay? Because it does elevate your blood pressure. I have high blood pressure, so I've had to cut it back. I don't take as much as I used to because I didn't realize how potent it was. I took it the first night, and it knocked me into the next kingdom. It knocked my ass clear into the next kingdom. I slept like a dead dog, okay? And I woke up, and my blood pressure was high, so I never did that again. It's very potent. It's very strong. If you have high blood pressure, you want to take it in small doses. I do not have a store, no. Okay, does the kids need a binder too? Yes. But the beauty of the BioRay line, it has chalera in it. What is chalera? It's a natural organic plant binder. So every one of these has the binder already built in, okay? So it's all built in already into the BioRay, into this line. Every single bottle has chalera in it. It's already built in. Okay, if you want something, okay, listen, I do have something for adults for constipation, but I kind of stopped talking about it because I felt it was very expensive. But, yes, Colin Broom. Colin Broom does work for constipation. The link is up in my bio. I'd stopped talking about it. I don't know why. I had a little tiff with the company. I'll put it that way. But they do have a good product. But the other thing you can do, too, is I had to let them sit back and think about it a little, okay? Because shit was a little bit, but anyway, we're not going to get into it. So, I'm not putting up with no bullshit, okay? You already know how Pasha Mama Rana put with no bullshit, okay? So there's a little bullshittery going on, so I was like, duck it. But Colin Brew, whatever. We worked it out, but I was still in my feelings about it, you know what But anyway, back to what I was talking about. If you're constipated, you can go down to the store and you can get fruits and vegetables, chia seeds, and flax seeds. Start making smoothies. Get more fiber into your diet. Okay, it'll help loosen you up. Oh, wait, Zuma has colostrum is good for constipation? Okay. Venom knows more than I do about Zuma. I didn't know that. I need to get over my butt to the Zuma store. I need to see what all they have. All their products are so mind-blowing. Did you know they have a magnesium? Mind blown. All right, guys, I'm going to go. This isn't even a real live. Well, then you don't need to be in here. Goodbye. You wouldn't know a real live if it hit you in the rear. You wouldn't know a real live honey boy if it hit you in the butt end. If it slammed you on the rear, you wouldn't know if it was a real live. All right, guys, I'm going to run along. Again, you can reach me after the show. Click the link in my bio. Come down, chat with Posh Mama. You do have to download WhatsApp to do that, but it lets me help you a little bit better. And I've got a whole mess to clean up here. I did 2 lives today. I aced my test. We had a test today. Listen, this is my jam. We have, it's body structure and cell structure. I aced that test. I got 100% on a third. It wasn't even hard. I put my butt in a history class. Yeah, I'm going to fail that. Yeah, I'm going to fail that like a sun on the beach. But I put my ass in body structures and cells and muscle. That's my jam. I aced that. I aced it. Perfect 100. I told my husband they're going to think I cheated. They're going to think I cheated. But I know that stuff. I'm an old root medicine woman. We know how the body works. Put me in a class where how the body and cellular and muscular. Let me tell them I got that. I got that. Okay, I got that. I'll help you cheat. All right, guys, I got to run. Thank you. Let's thank our moderators. It's been a long live. I appreciate you hanging in there. Thank you guys for the congratulations. Yes, it was a little bit rough. Schooling's a little rough, but we're getting through it. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for sharing the live. Want to thank all my regulars who are here. I appreciate you. Remember, health is wealth. If it doesn't feel their wealth, they don't give a damn about your health. Go out and start detoxing. Start living your life. If you don't detox, you can never have optimal health. I hate to tell you. You can never have optimal health if you are not detoxing. Look at me, I'm 50. Okay, a lot of people say, oh, look at her, she's 50. But y'all have to remember, the world's jaded. We're used to seeing 50-year-olds that have had a ton of plastic surgery, have had a ton of work done. Nobody even knows what a true living 50-year-old should look like anymore because everybody's pressured into doing plastic surgery, nips and tucks and lifts and this and that and everything else. I had somebody laugh about what I looked like. I went to look at her, honey child. She had at least $100,000 in plastic surgery. I said, you can't compare yourself to me because I haven't had a lick of work done, okay? You are trying to compare apples to oranges. How much money did you pay for that nip and tuck and that lift and that, all that? This is an all-natural face. That's why I'm telling y'all, honey, age gracefully. Don't get started on that plastic surgery. Don't do it. It'll ruin your life. It'll ruin your life, and that's all I got to say. All right, Pasha Mama crowd, have a good evening. We'll see you all again later. Bye-bye. Earth and Child crowd, have a good night. We will see you again soon.